do any of this without them. And with that, I have the pleasure of introducing Dave Zinke, the Executive Director of Metroparks Toledo.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for being here, and welcome to Glass City Metropark. Hopefully this isn't the first time that you're here, but as I've got here this morning, several of you have already commented how beautiful and how great this space is. And while we certainly agree, I hope you leave today understanding this is just the tip of the iceberg. There is so much yet ahead. Actually, in just a couple weeks, just past the sledding hill, you will see a flurry of activity as we begin phase 2 of this park, which will actually double the size of the park that you're in today. We'll also create some really unique experiences as we pursue activating our riverfront in ways that this community has never seen. Phase 2 will include amenities like an ice skating trail, like nature-oriented discovery play spread across the river, and even an urban campsite. And as exciting as that is, even that's just part of the story. While that's going on, you will see a new bridge constructed across Main Street that will connect this site to International Park. International Park will, of course, transform into one of your next Metroparks that we're fortunate enough to steward on your behalf. Part of that transition will see improvements and new amenities created in International Park. As we complete that work, of course, we will focus on the other side of the river as part of our pursuit to place 300 acres of vibrant open space connected with a 5-mile riverfront recreational pedestrian-oriented trail that connects 6 individual neighborhoods across our riverfront, supporting these neighborhoods in ways, frankly, that our community has never seen before. The community, of course, came together in a really significant and strong way in November to support this vision, to provide the base funding to make all of this happen for our community. As part of that commitment, Metroparks also committed to raising a significant portion of the remaining resources to pursue this project through state and federal grants, and of course, philanthropic support from some of our strongest community partners. So today, we are thrilled to be here today to announce and proclaim the continued partnership with Mercy Health, our longtime friends, $1 million commitment being made today to pursue and support this project. So we're incredibly grateful for that. Their gift specifically will create a very unique area and a really signature element of the entire riverfront. Looking out on the river today, you can see the island. This is part of the cove, which Mercy's gift will actually help us create. A destination for water-oriented recreation, fishing, kayaking, canoeing, access to the river. There will be a really unique boardwalk as part of this cove that will actually allow additional access to the river. We'll have adventure play elements. You'll be actually able to get out in the river and climb in climbing structures and cargo nets as part of this. This is an important destination as well because it represents the 40th access point on the Maumee River Water Trail, which is a 107-mile water trail that starts from the Indiana border and ends literally in the lake. So this is an important access and destination for that experience as well. And as thrilled as we are to announce this, if we step back, this of course is not the first time that Mercy and Metroparks have come together to make some really unique things happen in our community. Several years ago, we launched the initiative to create a series of fit parks that would be spread across our community, specifically aimed at improving the health and well-being of our community and connecting people to nature in unique ways. So in Farnsworth, of course, we started with one of the first there, a really unique kayak and canoe livery. We've seen 4,000 people experience the Maumee River as a result of this partnership. Several weeks later, we cut the ribbon on the single-track mountain bike trail and the Mercy Fit Park Ride, which was a mountain bike skills development and destination center associated with that trail. Today, we see over 100,000 people ride that trail on an annual basis, thanks to the support of Mercy. So the Cove is simply put just another example of Mercy's commitment to health, well-being, and frankly, the overall community. So we are thrilled for this continued partnership. Bob, thank you so much for your leadership, for Mercy's support, for everything that you and your team do for Metroparks and this community. And with that, I'd like to introduce Bob Baxter, President of Mercy Health Toledo.
Thank you, Dave. So sometimes in your career you're lucky and sometimes in your career you're good. I count myself lucky that when I arrived in Toledo, we had such a solid foundation of a relationship with the Metroparks system. And when I look at what the Metroparks system has accomplished, a couple of things strike me. One is that they have the audacity to create some big, hairy, audacious goals, and then they have the ability with the leadership that they have and the team that they have to execute against those goals. I've heard it said before, and maybe you've heard it said, that vision without execution is hallucination, and execution without vision is a nightmare. That is not where the Metroparks live. So it really has been a pleasure to be able to continue to collaborate with the Metroparks over time. And not only will the Glass City Riverwalk in Toledo really help make the downtown the gem that we know it all can be, and we're very excited to be proud of that. For us at Mercy Health, it also connects back to our focus on body, mind, and spirit. So when you think about what the Metroparks offer individuals, we certainly all know that as you take advantage of some of the play areas, the fit parks, there's opportunities for exercise and physical activity, but also, and we certainly learned this last year, that the ability to be out in nature and to take a walk in the park system or take part in some of the other activities has important aspects in helping to reduce stress, help support mental health, and studies have shown that again and again. And then I'd say the other element of that trifecta is the ability to commune with nature. So the connection back to what we do as Mercy Health and what the Metropark systems provide is absolutely tremendous. And today, as we overlook the Cove area and our opportunity to be part of that, it really connects with a signature element, as Dave said, of the downtown area, being the Maumee River, whether someone's fishing for walleyes or someone's fishing for big catfish coming out of there, the chance for people to experience kayaking and canoeing, the physical activity associated with that, I think really helps to support everything that Mercy Health, the Metroparks, and Toledo is about. I would say, in closing, this is an amazing place, and we invite everyone to enjoy it, whether here at the Cove or any number of outdoor activities that the park system has to offer. As Dave shared, we are a proud sponsor of the region's Fit Parks, and a little bit of a teaser, there'll be more coming soon, so watch for invitations associated with that. But we're very excited about the partnership and this project, and we're proud to be working with the Metroparks and to introduce a whole new way of experiencing the beauty of the region. Together, we're building a happier, healthier, and more beautiful tomorrow. And with that, I want to introduce Joe Napoli, who is many things to this community, but today is a foundation president for the Metropark system.
Good morning, everyone. As usual, Bob is very humble in his remarks, and as we've gotten to know each other, it's been crystal clear that he is dedicated to the community, as is Mercy Health Partner, or Mercy Health is. But everything that you just heard from Bob is genuine and heartfelt, and there is a passion behind those words, and want to say thank you for that. You know, the Mercy Health's gift is a significant endorsement of the Glass City, and you know, it's from a vital and important community partner. And you know, it's one of the most ambitious public projects that we've taken on in years, and it's a $200 million redevelopment of the riverfront that when we embarked on this journey, I remember one of the first meetings we hosted, and you know, Bob was an enthusiastic supporter from the very beginning. And when you suggest 200 million, you know, that makes many people in the room gasp. And then when you look at the partnership between the Metroparks, Mercy Health, and many of the other contributors, we're well on our way to getting this done. 1 year ago this month, we opened the Canary Treehouse Village at Oak Openings. And thanks to, again, the generous commitment of organizations and people in this community, over 700 corporate and individual donors. You know, think about that for a moment. Over 700. That speaks volumes about the community's passion for the Metroparks. While that project was much smaller in scale than a Riverwalk project, that experience indeed showed us that this community gets behind good ideas. And as a beneficiary of the community support in the past, I can definitely vouch for that when it comes to Fifth Third Field and Huntington Center and the support of the Mud Hens and the Walleye. With the Metro Park now within 5 miles of every Lucas County resident, most people don't realize 10 more parks have been opened over the last decade. Incredible commitment to community, really gives people from outside of the community, pause. They're surprised and shocked by how popular the Metro Parks are, the 6.5 million visitors that come each year, and really the dedication and support that we see on a regular basis, support of the levy, commitments that people make, down to the individual donors that sign up for memberships. We still have a lot of work to do on the Glass City Riverwalk. So if you're a potential donor, we would love to hear from you. Would love to engage you and ask you to support us. And that's from the individual level to the corporate giving level. I want to say thank you once again to Bob and Mercy for the incredible support for this project. And I think it goes back to you, right, Adam?
Yes, and so in closing, I do want to add my thanks to Mercy Health and to all the other community supporters that step up to help the Metro Parks and all the other organizations that really make Toledo a special place to live, work, and play. So the really exciting thing is that because of this community support, the plans that we've talked about today aren't just a vision for the future, they're already underway. So just a couple highlights. The bike and pedestrian bridge over Main Street is under construction right now. Development of phase 2 of the Glass City Metro Park, just over that way, will be underway in less than a month. And we now have the option to acquire International Park from the city, and our board has awarded the contract to begin the planning for that park as well. It is an incredible time in Toledo, and there are so many great things ahead. We encourage the community to come out and visit, to experience the Glass City Metro Park, and be part of this transformation that is underway. So with that, I just want to say one final thank you, and of course for our media partners today, everybody will be available for questions or comments after this. Thanks so much.